softball on the Charlton Sports Network. Tonight is senior night. Brunswick comes to town, but first we're going to honor our seniors. Senior ceremonies this evening here at Maiden Field. Going to turn our mic down and turn up the public address announcer as we honor our seniors and their escorts this evening.
A member of the Symphonic Band, Beta Club, Student Council, and Student Ambassadors. She received the following sports awards: Maiden Award and Region Academic Award for softball, and the Coaches Award for golf. Emily also won the Georgia Young Author Award. Emily says that the thing she will miss most about Maiden softball is the sisterhood between the players and getting to lace up her cleats with them before every game. She says softball has benefited her by teaching her how to take accountability for her actions and how to be a leader. Emily says her greatest softball memory was hitting her first high school home run against Glen Academy.
Our next senior is Noelle Crosby. Noelle is escorted by her mentor, Melissa Allen. Noelle has played CCHS softball for 3 years. She was a varsity cheerleader for 2 years, has played tennis for 4 years, and received the Newcomer Award, Hustle Award, and the ACE Award. Noelle is also a part of Beta Club and FCCLA. Noelle says that the thing she will miss most about Maiden softball is her coaches, especially Coach Baxter. She says she will miss the enjoyment of practice and competitiveness of games, but most of all, she will miss the thrill of running the bases, catching the impossible fly balls, and staring the pitcher in the face. Noelle says softball has benefited her because it is her escape from life. It has helped her make new friends, especially with students outside her grade. It also helped her with be self-disciplined, control self-doubt, and how to move on in certain situations. Noelle says her greatest softball memory is traveling from a softball game. The team stopped at Zaxby's and had to wait an hour for food, and our order was wrong. It was also cold. Coach Baxter threw the food in the floor, and we left. Me and April cleaned it up while the Zaxby's employees looked at us like we had made the mess. Coach Baxter could always make me laugh.
Our next senior is number 4, Kylie Barnes. Kylie is escorted by her parents, Stephanie and Matt Barnes. She has played Maiden softball all 4 years of high school. Kylie received the second team All-Region Award for 2 years. Kylie is vice president of Beta Club, was a homecoming representative, and is a member of Student Council. She says the thing she will miss most about Maiden softball is the community and the girls. She says these girls are her sisters. She will also miss Coach Baxter's slang, jokes, and pranks. Softball has benefited Kylie by building her into a strong, independent woman. It has taught her cooperation. Kylie said the game of softball doesn't always go your way. The thing that really stuck with her is when Coach Bass said, "Let your butterflies drive you." Kylie's greatest softball memory is when they were playing Lanier in the playoffs. Gabby was up at bat, she was on deck, and Giovanna was on third. The score was 0-0, and Gabby hit a home run, bringing in 2 runs. That was the only game that they won against Lanier.
Our next senior is number 12, Gabby Tillis. Gabby is escorted by her mom, Rachel, her sister, Grace, and her brother, Brody. Gabby has played CCHS softball for 4 years. She received the first team All-Region Award for 3 years. Gabby is president of Beta Club and Student Council. She says the thing she will miss most about Maiden softball is chest bumping Coach Baxter after home runs and asking Chuck, "What the heck is going on? You good?" on round visits. Softball has benefited Gabby because she has played for 10 years, and it has given her all of her best friends. She says it has humbled her in more ways than she can count, and has made her what she is today. Gabby's greatest softball memory is hitting April in the face with a wiffle ball while warming up at Glen Academy.
final senior is number 16, Kari Lee. Kari is escorted by her parents, Kim and Chad Lee. She has played CCHS softball for 4 years. Kari was voted best looking by the senior class. She says she will miss playing on the field with the best teammates and the long bus rides home where they would sing their hearts out to Charlie's music. She will miss all the laughs, the long talks after games and practice, but the thing she'll miss most is her sisters, best friends, and family. Softball has benefited Kari in many ways. It taught her that no matter what, you never give up and you fight until the end. She says you can't focus on a mistake that was made. You have to focus on what you're going to do, or as Coach Bass would say, the next play mentality. Kari's greatest softball memory was when they were on their way home from a softball game, and they stopped at Zaxby's. When Coach Baxter got his wings, they were cold. He threw them in the ground and they left. Then he started doing his evil laugh. Coach Baxter always knew how to make Kari laugh. Kari said she would also like to share a time that she will never forget, which is when two amazing coaches stepped in and coached her for her senior year. She said she was scared at first, but they made her senior year one to never forget. Kari would like to give a huge thank you to Coach Bass and Coach Vigo.
Thank you, seniors. Thank you, parents. Let's give these girls a big round.
How about those Maidens seniors? They're headed to the playoffs, too. Tonight will be their final regular season game here on Maiden Field, but they're going to get one more shot sometime next week. We've got the playoffs coming up. We'll have that live on the NFHS network. That's next week. CSN via the NFHS will bring you the playoffs. First round, we're matched up against Region 1. So it ought to be a good ball game next week. Brackets haven't been released yet, at least when I checked them this afternoon about 12:30. They still haven't filled in all the brackets up there in Atlanta yet, but when they get those done, we'll pass it along. Right now, I want to thank our sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Maiden softball. So we're going to take a quick break and thank those folks. We'll be right back with Maiden softball first pitch versus Brunswick coming up in 30 minutes at 6 o'clock, but we're already live, so we're just going to stay live. So we'll try to do some fill-in between now and then and show you the brackets and whatnot. But right now, I want to thank our sponsors. We'll be right back.
It's lunchtime. Come on down to Whistling Dixie and try some of our fantastic sandwiches. We even have wraps. We can put them on a pita bread for you. And hey, don't forget, we have those great salads, chef salads, chicken salad plates, tuna salad plates. It's all good.
Remember, we have that wonderful Bluebell ice cream, all your favorite flavors. Try a double scoop waffle cone. You can even mix and match your favorite flavors.
And for a quick pick-me-up, come on in for a delicious cappuccino or a small shot of espresso. Either one will wake you up. So come on down to Whistling Dixie. Let us serve you. And go Indians!
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big market? Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
UFP Folkston, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkston, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
When is the last time you updated your family photos? Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in Studio and see your foolproof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio light photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
Newsflash. Great goings on at Walker Jones GMC. Right now, 0% financing to most qualified buyers on your new professional grade vehicle at Walker Jones. Like the new 22 GMC Canyon Crew Cab in Onyx Black with a 3.6-liter V6. Take advantage of this limited time savings extravaganza before it goes away. Come see Walker Jones GMC in the new facility, Memorial Drive in Waycross. GMC, we are professional grade. Walker Jones GMC. Online at walkerjonesgmc.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. And under 22.
You got the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more.
Don't talk back.
Just finish cleaning up the room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight, or you don't go out Friday night.
Don't talk back.
All right, welcome back to Maiden Field. It's senior night. There's a better shot of our seniors. I ripped it off from the Maidens Facebook page just a few moments ago. There's the young ladies all right there in the center. Emily Zentmeyer, Gabby Tillis, Noel Crosby, Corey Lee, and Barnes. Why am I drawing a blank on her first name? Huh? Carly, right? Carly, yeah. Now those are the seniors, so congratulations, seniors, on a job well done. You've taken us to the playoffs again. What did we figure up, 13 years straight now? Maidens making the playoffs, a great job. Maidens, that'll be next week. I was telling the folks at home, I looked up the GHSA brackets earlier. They still haven't filled those things in. Region play's been done for a week. In class, nobody around here is still playing region, right? Everybody was done last week. But I'll check one more time. See, other brackets, other classifications are a little bit filled in partially. Division 1 Class A, well, they're about like us. They've got a few teams plugged in, but not many. None of the Region 2 teams are filled in yet. They do have Johnson's going to play Marion in the first round for D2. Montgomery's going to play Hawkinsville. Taylor is at Georgia Military. Telfair's at Portal. Wilkinson's at Schley. Jenkins is at Wilcox. Manchester is at Glasscock. And nobody except Willard County's filled in on our bracket yet. Hey, y'all, we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back. Maiden softball coming up. We're still waiting on Brunswick to get here. I think they just pulled up. And we'll be back right after this. Stick around. First pitch coming up at 6 o'clock. Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made...
All right, welcome back to Maiden Field. While we're waiting on things to get settled down, we just had senior ceremonies. You can actually push the slider back on your YouTube while you're watching the game, or while you're watching right now. Pull the slider back and watch senior ceremonies. You can replay it while we're live. That's the cool thing about doing these things on YouTube. You can go back as much as you want and watch replays and so forth. So kick back and do that. But right now I'm going to go down the lineup real quick for the Maidens. We've got a Farmer leading off at bat. Number 1, number 4, Kylie Barnes. I don't know why I was drawing a blank on her name a while ago. Number 12, Gabby Tillis. Number 21, Charlie Woolard. 00, Emily Zetmeyer. She's going to start off on the mound today. 32, Key is the designated. She's in the DP spot. 33, Robertson. Number 7, Kay Taylor. 3, Crosby, and 16, Lee in the flex position. Substitutes for tonight's Maidens are Shiver, Mackey, Knowles, Bennett, and Williams. The Brunswick Pirates have just arrived. They're getting things set up in the dugout. Got Sammy up here with me. He's working on the lineup over here on the scoreboard, keeping stats. Kelvin's up here. He's hanging out today. Big game tomorrow night on CSN. Every night's a playoff from here on out, isn't it, for football. We're going over to Atkinson County, and I want to thank Heron Cleaning And Raw Contractors, they're making it possible to cover those fees tomorrow night. I'm trying to be nice, Sammy. I'm trying. So we're going to pay those fees tomorrow night, but and then we'll move forward from there. But that's tomorrow. Kickoff at 7:30, live from Pearson, Georgia. You can watch it on CSN. Road Warriors, I know our Road Warriors will be there. Our Road Warriors travel everywhere. We don't have to worry about attendance with our Road Warriors, do we? They always show up. They'll be there tomorrow night, and just however many folks the Atkinson people can pull in there. Ought to be a good crowd. That's tomorrow night live on CSN. Sammy, Coach Murray, and Coach Hagan just finished taping the Coach Murray show. I'm going to have that uploaded after the game, after the conclusion of the game here tonight. We'll upload it out here at the press stand. It won't have the graphics or ads tonight. They did it raw. They filmed the Coach Murray show tonight on a single camera with a chip. So we're going to upload that raw, so you're going to see a little bit different version of the Coach Murray show tonight. Forward any complaints to SammyHendricks@gmail.com. Ain't that right, Sammy? I'll take you around the ballpark tonight since Sammy had one of our cameras at the Coach Murray show. Here's how the field's going to look tonight on camera for us. We've got one camera aimed at third, the other camera aimed at first and second, and then our backstop camera, as you can see right there. That's also going to serve as our outfield camera tonight. We're down a camera this evening. We'll have everything back up tomorrow night. Full tilt. Oh, I got to thank Knowles Nose Detailing. He put a shine on my trailer this afternoon. He's had it for a couple of days. I went and picked it up today. Our production trailer we call Livewire. Somebody named it a few weeks ago. We had a contest, Kelvin. You remember that? We had a little contest. Somebody named it Livewire, and it kind of stuck. So Livewire's got a new shine ceramic coating. I want to give a shout out to Walter Knowles and Knowles Nose Detailing. Man, he's got that thing looking sharp. So I appreciate that. Y'all need your vehicle detailed out with a new shine, make that thing look brand new. Y'all give Walter Knowles a shout out. And tomorrow night, if you need a cleaning service, we have a couple of cleaning services that advertise on CSN already, but tomorrow night specifically for that game, got Heron Cleaning as our quote-unquote title sponsor, along with Roll Contracting. So if you need any services from them, give either one of them a holler. I know Gina at Heron Cleaning, they're hopping with hurricane relief. So they're hopping right now. I know Maidens South, they're probably hopping too with some sort of hurricane cleaning as well. Busy time right now in Florida, and I'm sure they're both hopping all over that. Need any contractor work done? Call Raw. Maidens looking to build some momentum. Headed into the playoffs next week. 13th year straight postseason play for the Maidens. That's quite an accomplishment. So proud of them. They'll be the 2 seed next week. The date on the bracket, let me see if I pull the bracket back. The date on the bracket says October 18th to the 21st. What is that, Kelvin? Midweek next week? What's today? 10th. Yeah, that'd be Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday next week. So that's tentatively when the playoffs will start, at least according to the bracket here, but we haven't been seeded yet, or haven't been matched up yet. But if you go to the ghsa.net site and bring up the brackets, we're the Region 2 team, 2 seed. We're going to be in the top right-hand side of the brackets this year. See the Blues on the fields. Let's take one more break, then we'll get ready for first pitch and our player introductions, national anthem, and first pitch coming up. Maidens and Pirates on CSN. We'll be back in just a minute. The Okefenokee Chamber of Commerce invites you to Folkestone, Georgia, Saturday, October 8th from 8 to 4 for the 2022 edition of the Okefenokee Festival. Enjoy a full day of fun, vendors, the annual parade, food, music, and more at the Okefenokee Festival. And that's not all. Head down to the south end for the 42nd annual powwow in St. George. The Okefenokee Chamber serving Charlton County. The Okefenokee Chamber. All right, welcome back. I wanted to break into that commercial real quick. That's the Okefenokee Chamber of Commerce commercial. They purchased spots to run during the Dublin and Turner game the other night, but obviously Dublin got canceled. So what I told them I would do is promote the chamber into their pumpkin patch. So I've got to change that ad a little bit to reflect the pumpkin patch this year. But I wanted to promote the Chamber of Commerce and let y'all know to please participate in the pumpkin patch. That's up there at the Chamber of Commerce at the depot, right at the tracks. They're on the, what'd that be? West side tracks? Yeah. Chamber, west side of the tracks in the old depot building. East, west, yeah, west. That'd be west. So go by there, and they're going to have the pumpkins laid out. They had pallets donated and everything. So go by there to the Okefenokee Chamber of Commerce and get your pumpkins and carve them up. Send your pictures to us. We'd like to see them. Maybe we'll put them on the air. See how creative you guys could get with your pumpkins. What do you think, Sammy?
Hey, sounds good to me.
All right,
I can be a pumpkin judger.
Y'all send us pictures of your pumpkins. See who. Maybe we'll have a vote. That's what we can do on one halftime. We'll vote around the Halloween game.
There you go.
We'll vote on the best pumpkin in Charlton County. What you think?
Yeah, that'll be the next game. We'll be on right the weekend of Halloween because we're off next week, and then we'll come back and play on the 28th. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, so go get your pumpkin from the Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to have a best pumpkin in Charlton County contest on CSN.
There you go.
All right, now can you hear me? Are you hearing me? Check. Did I lose you, Sammy?
Can you hear me? Am I coming out? Testing.
How about now?
Okay, I got you.
You got me now?
Yeah.
All right. I had to turn you up. There see Coach Bass at home plate. Looks like we've got Craig Carlisle behind the plate. Terry Williamson on bases tonight. All right, here's is that Adam Taylor? Yeah, that's Adam. Mr. Taylor, I think, has player introductions tonight.
Okay.
So I don't see Rob in there. That's not Rob.
I ain't heard Rob yet, no.
Yeah, I think that's Mr. Taylor. they starting it? Good crowd in here.
Yeah, sure is.
Brunswick brought some folks. Our side's completely full down the fence line, as always. Take you around the ballpark one more time while we're waiting on them to get started. There you see the crowd. That's a good third base shot right there. See the crowd over there along our dugout and everything. And the first base, second base shot. And then back here at home plate. Sammy has my other camera, so I'm going to blame Sammy. He confiscated it.
I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the blame.
Yeah, man. Waiting on player introductions. I think I saw Adam give the thumbs up, so I guess we're about to get started.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maiden Field. I'd like to welcome everybody out to tonight's competition between Brunswick High School Lady Pirates and the Charlton County Maidens. We're going to start off tonight with the visitor lineup for the Pirates. The auxiliary players, number 5, Herbert, number 8, Gardner, number 11, Story, number 21, Landers. Starting lineup for the Pirates, number 3, Ponsel, number 47, Owens, number 7, Chance, number 9, Rowell, number 22, Craig, number 12, Kelly, number 2, Walsnack, number 10, Rauschner, number 1, Trewick. And now, the starting lineup for the 2022 Charlton County Maidens. Auxiliary players, number 5, Olivia Shiver. Number 8, Michaela Mackey. Number 9, Chloe Knowles. Number 19, Driscoll Bennett. Number 30, Andy Williams. Now your starting lineup for the Maidens. Number 1, playing shortstop, Christiana Farmer. Number 4 in center field, Kylie Barnes. Your catcher, number 12, Gabby Tillis. First base tonight, number 21, Charlie Willard. On the mound for the Maidens tonight, number 0, Emily Zetmeyer. Designated player tonight, number 32, April Eve. Number 33, second baseman, Emma Ray Robertson. Number 7, playing third, Kidney Taylor. Left fielder, number 3, Noah Crosby. Flex player tonight, number 16, Corey Lee. Led by Coach Bass, Coach Pico, and Coach Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone please rise for the national anthem.
All right, that was player introductions and national anthem. Public address announcer Adam Taylor taking care of that tonight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. First pitch coming up right after this.
Friday night football, electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Camor's has done a really good job with inclusion, hiring people from all different backgrounds and walks of life.
Women do work out in the plants, that we're not just administrators. Process technology is something you can do. Being a maintenance technician is something you can do.
It's open for everyone, even if you don't have experience.
We're going to train you.
There's definitely room for advancement.
The opportunities are there.
All right, welcome back to Maiden Field. First pitch, Emily Zentmeyer on the mound. Sammy Hendricks with the lineups. Sammy getting set up over there.
Leadoff batter for the Pirates, number 3, Ponzo.
All right, leading off for the Pirates here on top of the first will be number 3, Ponce, followed by 47 Owens and number 7, Chance. That's your first 3 for Brunswick in the top of the first.
Showed bunt. 0-1 should be. She didn't get it back.
Two and 0.
2-0. Bunt foul. 2-1. Gabby Tillis hustling over there. Headed to Georgia State next year. Swing and a miss.
Around the infield for you Maidens tonight at first base, Woolard. At second base, Robertson. Shortstop, Farmer. And at third base, number 7, Taylor. Behind the plate, Tillis.
Ooh, pretty pitch. Folk out.
In the outfield for your Maidens, in left field, Crosby. Center field, Barnes. And in right field, Lee.
Base on balls. Leadoff runner at first.
That'll bring up number 47, Owens.
Showing bunt. She get that back in time. 1-0. Bunt right in front of the plate. Here's the throw. It's wide. Runners on the corners for the Pirates. Thank you, girls. Appreciate it. Sammy, do you want anything from concession stand while they're up here? They still second.
Number 7, Chance now to play for the Pirates.
Yeah.
Second and third now, nobody out here in the top of the first.
Foul ball. What do you have, 1-1?
Yeah.
I officially fired Kelvin a while ago.
Yeah.
Man, he came up here with some kind of groceries, barbecue, something. Had a seat, proceeded to sit down and eat right here. I know, man, I know.
Ain't no extra.
As a hit to right, one's going to score. Here comes the throw to home. It's going to be close. Safe at home. Brunswick up 2-0.
Bring up number 9, Rowell, for the Pirates. Pirates on the board early. 2-0 lead here on top of the first. 2 runs in, nobody out.
Line, got by Farmer on the line drive.
So Rowell will reach on an error. That'll bring up number 22, Craig.
Right off the top of her glove, man.
So first and second now with nobody out.
Hit right up the middle. Farmer, throw to first, got that one. 1 out. Runners on the corners again for Brunswick. Coach, this is going to bring Coach Bass out.
That's going to bring up number 12, Kelly, for the Pirates.
We've had, 4 errors already this inning? One? You're on the correct.
Kelly to plate, runners at second and third with 1 out.
Just outside. 1-0. Foul ball. 1-1. I was hoping the GHSA would have these brackets done. I wanted to see who we were going to host next week.
Yeah, a week away, and region plays over. You think they would have them ready?
Ooh, pretty pitch. I guess not. That was right there.
Must have been outside.
Turn that mic on behind home plate. But back to home safe.
So Kelly reached on the fielder's choice.
Runners on the corners again.
That'll bring up number 2, Walscack.
You got 3. 3-0. Okay.
Correction on the pronouncement, Walzak.
I didn't want to miss one.
First and third now with 1 out.
There we go. 0-1. Was it Red Ribbon Week up here today? Fly ball. Out of play. Oh and 2. Outside, 1 and 2. Line shot to right. Lee, it's going to one hop in front of Lee. One's going to score. Runners at first and second.
That's going to bring up number 10, Roucher, for Brunswick. Another run in, 4-0 now. Pirates still only one out, runners at first and second.
Didn't we play them close up in Brunswick a few weeks ago?
I don't remember that game.
I'm wanting to think it was like a 1-point game. Bunt, strike. 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Ball, a nice job, Gabby, keeping that in front of her. I want to put a body cam on an umpire. You think GHSA let me do that? Probably not. That'd be kind of cool, I think, though.
Yeah.
Fly ball.
Infield fly rule. That batter will be out.
2 outs.
That'll bring up number 1, Treywick, the right fielder for Brunswick. Runner still at first and second with 2 outs now here in the top of the first.
If we didn't use a camera like that for a derogatory thing, just kind of see what they see, you know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of cool, different perspective. Especially football. Could you imagine the camera on the referee? And man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be an awesome shot. 0-1. Two and 1. Three and 1 outside. Call that a strike, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Full count. Fly ball to right, foul. Out of play. JV Indians over in Homerville tonight.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard anything from over there yet. I didn't see any alert from Creekbox. I don't think they're streaming it. Foul ball. Bases loaded.
Got to get us back up to the top of the order for Brunswick. Leadoff batter number 3, Ponsel. She walked and scored in the first, or correction, to lead the game off. So bases now loaded with 2 outs. Ponsel at the plate. High fly ball to center. That's deep. Center fielder moving back.
Varnes makes the grab to get the Maidens out of it. Bottom of the first coming up. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Gant AC Heat and Electric, located at 141 West Love Street in Folkestone, Georgia. They service all makes and models of air conditioning and heating units, electric and plumbing supplies, blown installation, appliance parts and service, as well as sheet metal products. Gant is a proud sponsor of...
Welcome back. Farmer leading off, Sammy.
All right, leading off for your Maidens here in the bottom of the first. Farmer, followed by Varnes, and then Gillis. That's your first 3. So bunt single for Farmer to lead the game off for the Maidens. That'll bring up number 4, Varnes.
Go down to second. If she missed it, safe at second. Hit in front of the plate. Throw to first is high. Farmer's going to score. Barnes is at second. Tillis at the plate. We know what she can do. Barnes has been steady, consistent at the plate, too. This year.
That's right. Yep.
Whoops. Let me try that again. I think I found Region 1, Sammy. Region 1, D2. We would be matched up with the 3 seed if Max Preps is right. We'd be matched up with the 3 seed out of Region 1, which would be Seminole County. They're 15-4. That's a huge region. Look at all them teams in that region.
Sure is. Yep.
That is a big region.
Now batting number 12, Gabby Tillis.
That'll bring up Tillis for the Maidens.
Line shot out here. That gets by left fielder. One's going to score. Tillis is headed to second. She's safe. Sammy, we might be in for a shootout.
Yeah. That'll bring up number 21, Woolard for the Maidens. Tillis is second now with nobody out.
One-on-one?
Yeah.
There's another deep ball. That's going to drop foul. Oh, man. 1-2. Yeah, Saturday, Jeff Scott Baker. Hilliard doesn't have anybody in the playoffs. And then I've got Baker Sunday. They're doing a bunch of makeup games from that hurricane on Sunday. So I'm not going to ask Jeff to do a whole weekend of youth football. So I'm going to go down there Sunday. He's got them Saturday.
Okay.
If you want to tag along, you're welcome to, but we got it. You don't have the weekend off. High fly ball toward third. Boy, that shortstop covered some ground, didn't
ball. She did. Good hustle by her.
My goodness, she was flying. Number 7, Sammy, for them.
Chance.
That girl has some wheels. Line shot right up the middle. Gabby's going to head home. Charlie will hold it first.
So RBI single by Woolard. 3-run score now in the inning for the Maidens. 4-3. Still with nobody out. That's going to bring up number 00, Zed Meyer.
Up the middle. Double play possibly.
Got it. Home plate umpire called her safe.
Pulled her foot.
Yeah. Well, or must have beat it out 1-0. I don't think she pulled her foot.
1 out.
Great turn that time by Brunswick.
Did we score another?
We got 3.
3. That's what I got. Okay. Mackey's coming in to run for Zetmeyer.
She's going to bring up number 32, Key, for the Maidens. 1 out.
1 out. All right. Ball high. Mackey hit the brake. She was going. One and one. That's a off the top of the base hit. They got her at third. 2 outs. Runner at first. We may have gotten a little too aggressive right there.
Yeah.
That ball wasn't about 15 feet behind second. Robertson at the plate. A little high.
So Key will be at first now with 2 outs, and Robertson, the batter.
Foul ball. Now, Sammy, when you taped the Coach Murray show earlier, did you get any breaking news?
No breaking news. No.
No breaking news.
Nope.
Nothing we can tease.
No.
Inside, 3-1. Ball 4.
So Robertson will walk, and them lead runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Bring up number 7, Taylor.
See that shine job, nose detailing put on my trailer?
I seen that. Looks good.
On the trailer?
Yep.
Thing looks sharp, man. Safe. Oh, she's got a slide right there, man. That was close. Got to get down on the ground.
Made it a lot closer
right
than what it should have been, yeah. Great play by the Brunswick catcher back there. Good arm.
That was a whole lot closer than it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
She's get down on that ground and
Timeout called on the field by Brunswick. Their coach will come to the mound.
right, here we go. Oh, never mind. Foul ball cut for the third out over there on first baseline. But the Maidens come roaring back. It's a 1-point ball game. We'll be back for the second inning. Maidens down by just 1 when we come back.
The Charlton Sports Network. Go Indians and the Band of Pride.
Folkestone Furniture on Main Street has the largest selection of home furnishings in Charlton County. We'll feature different items every week throughout the season. Stop in and see what's new in Folkestone Furniture. We have bedroom suites, living room suites, dining room suites, and so much more. Come in and see us today at Folkestone Furniture. Greetings from Folkestone and the Crossings, fine clothier and gifts. We carry just the right apparel for our southern weather. Stop in, shop, and enjoy the finest southern hospitality from the Crossings. Fine casual wear to weddings and proms as well. You'll find it at the Crossings.
It's lunchtime. Come on down to Whistling.
Welcome back, y'all. Don't forget about the Okefenokee Chamber of Commerce Pumpkin Patch. When do they officially start that? Is that open now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all go by there and get your pumpkin. We're going to have a pumpkin carving contest. The best looking pumpkin in Charlton County is going to get put on CSN on that Halloween weekend at the football game.
That's right.
And if it's really sharp, I'll put it on the scoreboard and it'll sit there the whole game.
All right, leading off the second for Brunswick will be number 2 hitter, 47 Owens, followed by Chance and Rowell. Owens singled and scored back in the first inning. Going to have a change on the mound for the Maidens. Charlie Water will now be pitching. Zepmeyer will move over to first. 4-3 here in the top of the second. Brunswick leads.
Here we go. Ward is on the mound now. Line shot down first baseline, foul. 0-1.
Number 30, A. Williams now in left field for the Maidens.
What do you call?
I think that's number 16, Lee, may have moved from left over to right field for the Maidens. Barnes, I think, came out of the, no correction, Lee's came out of the game.
1-2. Charlie doesn't have that dominating fastball, but she's got a ton of junk.
Yeah.
She got all kind of pitches. Base hit. She'll hold it first.
So leadoff single here to start the second from Owens. That'll bring up number 7, Chance. She singled and scored back in the first.
Right down the middle.
Woo, must have been outside, I guess.
Man, 1-0. Guess that's all a matter of perspective. Angles. Foul ball. 1-1. Hit down first. Foul or fair? Foul.
Nope.
1-2.
Yeah, foul ball.
Hit down first again. That one's going to get out of the infield. They're headed to third. Here's the throw. It's wide. She's going to go home.
Williams was over to back up that throw. She just couldn't field it cleanly and be able to make the play at the plate. So we runner at second now with nobody out. That'll bring up number 9, Rowell. She risked on the air and scored back in the first. She had a hard line drive to the shortstop back in the first. Farmer wasn't able to catch it. First pitch, ball low. 1-0.
Called strike. Ball high. 2-1. Ooh. Guess it was low. 3-1. Nice job covering first by Robertson. Zetmeyer had to pull off the bag. Robertson got around there to make the play. Runner advances to third. Sammy, I've got one out. Now what you
One
got?
out. Runner at third. That'll bring in number 22, Craig. She grounded out to the shortstop back in the first.
Going 1. a nice night, isn't it?
It is. Yep.
It's just right. High fly ball. Farmer with the grab. 2 outs.
All right, that'll bring up number 12, Kelly. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning.
Farmer was ready to go hit.
Yep.
You call out a strike?
Yes, sir.
All right, 0-1. We missed Coach Bass this week, but we've still got a couple of days next week. We can grab her before the playoffs. We need to get with her and do a show next week. A playoff special. She went 0-2. The Indians are idle next week, aren't they?
Yep.
Man, we felt like we just got back in the motion.
I know it, yeah.
Fly ball coming out to here. She makes a grab out here and left for the 3rd out. Brunswick 5, Maidens 3. We'll be back right after this.
Dixie and try some of our fantastic sandwiches. We even have wraps. We can put them on a pita bread for you. And hey, don't forget, we have those great salads, chef salads, chicken salad plates, tuna salad plates. It's all good.
Remember, we have that wonderful Bluebell ice cream, all your favorite flavors. Try a double scoop waffle cone. You can even mix and match your favorite flavors.
And for a quick pick-me-up, come on in for a delicious cappuccino or a small shot of espresso. Either one will wake you up. So come on down to Whistling Dixie. Let us serve you. And go Indians!
Welcome back to Maidenfield. What we got, Sandy?
All right, leading off here in the 2nd inning for the Maidens will be Crosby, followed by Lee, and then Farmer. Crosby, Lee, and Farmer. You'll be your first 3 here in the 2nd.
Go to first. 1 out.
That gets back to the top of the order now. I read it lined up wrong to you. Number 1, Farmer. She's singled the score back in the 1st inning.
One on one. It's high. She's headed to second. Safe. They never tagged her.
She was in and never got tagged. Yeah.
That should be Terry's call.
It's got to be. He's got to get a better position than that.
She was safe anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know.
So Farmer will be at first now with the one out. That'll bring up number 4, Barnes. She rushed on an air and scored back in the first.
Barnes at the plate. Headed to third. Farmer safe.
Timeout call.
You know, we got basketball coming up in a couple of months.
Yeah.
I saw Gerard in Harvey's the other night. She spoke real highly of the Maidens this year. She's real confident, feeling good about it.
Yeah.
It's preseason All-State.
Yeah.
You know how it is with these kids. I don't recognize them if I don't see a jersey and a number. And she started talking to me. I finally clicked with me who it was. Tammy had to translate. Tammy was in line with me. I'm like, who is this? She said, I'm 20. I said, you're Gerard. Yep. Foul ball. You ever run into that? The kids, I don't know them by face.
Yep.
Know them by jersey number.
That's right.
Base hit. Farmer's going to score. Well,
RBI single by Barnes. That'll bring in Farmer. That'll bring up number 12, Gillis. She reached on an error back in the first inning and scored a run.
Barnes has been cranking out them base hits all season long. One-point ball game again. Inside, Barnes going to second. Well, that was a gutsy steal, wasn't it? Safe at second. Base hit right up the middle. Barnes is rounding third, headed home. Pitcher cut the throw.
RBI single by Gabby Tillis.
Gabby.
Bringing up a 21, Woolard. She's single back in the first inning herself.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just saying Gabby continuing with the hits.
Yeah.
She has been on fire all year. If pitcher doesn't cut that throw off, that's a close play.
Yeah, close play to play. You're right.
I think Kylie would have beat it, but it still that would have been close.
Yeah.
Up the middle off the pitcher's foot. Oh, we got interference over here on somebody. Now, Gabby has a right to the base.
Yes. There should have been interference on the second baseman area. Yeah.
Extra base for the interference, or do they both have the right there?
No, she has the right to the baseline. She got to stay in the baseline, but the player has the right to make the play on the ball, but the runner's got to stay in the baseline. The Brunswick coach will come out and talk about it.
Brunswick coach protesting. If it was interference on anybody, it would have been the defender, right?
Yes. With Gabby actually kind of went around the runner a little bit, but you got, I think it's 3 foot either way from the baseline before you're out of baseline. So she can't argue she's out of baseline because she just barely went around to second baseman trying to field the ball. So after that's all settled,
first for Charlie.
After that's all settled, we have runners at first and second and 1 out. That'll bring up number 00, Zedmeyer.
Line drive to right. Is that going to stay fair or foul?
It's a fair ball.
Foul?
No, they called a foul now.
Foul ball. That thing comes 6 inches this way, and we're going to score a couple of runs on that yet. We're hitting the ball better tonight.
Yeah.
Down low. Tillis at third. She's safe.
Boy, Gabby kind of reminds me of Wade Rutherford a little bit when it comes to baseball. They like getting dirty. Runners at first and third now with 1 out. Tillis at third.
You ask Court tomorrow, you need a ride.
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Huh?
I'll let you know.
All right. Throw down to second. It's high. Gabby's going to score. Mackey's safe.
Mackey will be at second now with 1 out.
Throw to first is in time. Mackey's at third. 2 outs.
That'll bring in number 32, Key. She's single back in the first. 2 down now, runner third. Dead ball.
Oh, hit by a pitch. She'll head to first. You all right over there?
So Kia go to first. Mackey will be a third. That'll bring in number 33, Robertson. She walked back in the first inning. We're going to have timeout. Probably going to have a courtesy runner here. Number 30, Williams, will come in and run for Kia first. So Williams at first, Mackey at third. 2 outs, and Robertson at the plate. Maidens have got 3 across here in the second, trying to get more.
That one got away from her. Mackey's going to steal home. Safe.
Williams will move down to second on the play. So she'll be there now with 2 outs.
We might have a football score by the time this one's over.
Yeah. We'll have a timeout. The catcher's going to come out and speak with the pitcher.
Quick break. Don't forget to run down to the concession stand and get you a snack.
Seven o'clock, we're in the second inning. And that's going to wrap up the second. We're headed to the third. Maidens get the lead, though. We lead 7-5 when we come back.
2009 Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com.
Welcome back, y'all. Sammy?
All right, leading off the third for the Maidens. Creation third for the Pirates will be number 2, Walzak, followed by Rauscher and Trawick. Walzak single back in the first inning.
Oh and 1. Oh. 1-1. They went. Bunt right in front of the plate. Here's the throw. Safe.
So leadoff single here in the third for Brunswick. That'll bring up number 10, Rauscher. She popped out to the shortstop back in the first inning.
Out at first, safe at second.
The one down now, runner at second. It's going to bring up number 1, Trawick. She walked back in the first inning.
Down first. Oh,
Great
nice
play by the
play.
first baseman.
What in the world were we doing there?
Well, I wasn't sure.
Course.
I wasn't sure whether the umpire gave it a foul signal or it was an out call, one of the two. But the runner from second went, never stopped at third. Great hustle by her.
Yeah, she thought there was 2 outs, I guess. It was a heck of a play at first, though. Nice backhand, kicking back, made the play, and then just she miscounted the outs.
So I clear the bases. Ball's at scores. 2 down now. Get us back to the top of the order. Number 3, Ponzo.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2. Fly ball to center. Kylie's under it. She makes the grab. Bottom of the third coming up. Maidens lead by 1 when we come back.
Flash careers.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says, "Go Indians."
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
When is the last time you updated?
Welcome back to Maidenfield, honoring our seniors tonight. Kylie, Carly, Emily, Gabby, and Noel, our seniors tonight. Last regular season home game on this field for them.
Last one for them. All right, leading off the third for the Maidens will be Taylor, followed by Crosby. Then back to the top of the order and Farmer. Taylor popped out to the first baseman back in the second inning, crashing the first inning.
What is Brunswick? 6A, 7A?
7A, I think.
7. But right in front of the plate. She
bobbled the ball. Oh, she picked it up in time. Caught her out.
1 out.
Got to bring up number 13, Crosby. She grounded out to the first baseman back in the second inning. So 0 for 1.
Now batting number 3, Noel Crosby.
Correction number 3, Crosby.
But foul, it hit her. 0-1. Did it hit the bat or hit her? I thought it hit the bat.
Hit the bat and did hit her, so it's a dead ball. Yeah.
Hit to short, throw to first is safe.
Good hustle by Crosby to beat that throw out. Bobbled by the first baseman. So she'll be up first now with one out and get us back to the top of the order. Number 1, Farmer. She singled in the first and scored and reached on an error back in the second and scored a run.
Throw down to second. They got her that time.
Great job by the Brunswick catcher about a good throw, good play by the shortstop. So it'll be 2 down now with Farmer at the plate.
Oh, and 2. One and 2. Hit the third, foul. 1 and 2. You want to try to produce a game one night?
I might.
Two and 2.
Kylie Barnes on deck for the Maidens.
Down low. Full count. Yeah, don't forget, next week, first round of the playoffs will be on the NFHS network next week. So make a note of that. Ball 4. She'll head to first.
So Farmer walked. That'll bring up number 2 hitter, Barnes. Kylie reached on an error and scored in the first, and singled and scored in the second. She's hit the ball hard twice tonight.
Up the middle. Out at first. We'll be right back, headed to the 4th. Maidens still lead by 1 when we come back.
Your family photos. Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in studio and see your full proof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio light photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
Newsflash. Great goings on at Walker Jones GMC. Right now, 0% financing the most qualified buyers on your new professional grade vehicle at Walker Jones. Like the new 22 GMC Canyon Crew Cab in Onyx Black with a 3.6 liter V6. Take advantage of this limited time savings extravaganza before it goes away. Come see Walker Jones GMC in the new facility, Memorial Drive in Waycross. GMC, we are professional grade. Walker Jones GMC. Online at walkerjonesgmc.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Ends on 22.
They got the papers and the trash. Or you won't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more.
Don't talk back.
Just finish cleaning up your room.
Send that to that. Welcome back, y'all.
All right, leading off the top of the 4th for Brunswick will be 47 Owens, followed by Chance and Rowell. Owens is 2 for 2 and 2 runs scored here in the ball game. 2 singles.
This button here, send your scoreboard to the screen, that one right there. You see where my arrow's at? So you can take it off, turn it off, and turn it back on. The scoreboard comes back. The football scoreboard is more complicated because you're keeping up with the clock, down and distance, and all that stuff. Man, it's
Yeah.
Want to know. And Coach Bass wants a word right then.
Don't know what happened there, but
she came right out, didn't she? Probably wouldn't want a mic in that huddle right now.
Yeah.
That was probably a motivational speech.
Yeah.
Called strike. And speaking of motivational speeches, what did you think about the Deion Sanders, Eddie Robinson little confrontation at midfield the other day?
I saw that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I saw that. That wasn't very professional by Mr. Eddie.
But nice play right there. That was 7 Taylor coming up from third there. I mean, she gunned that thing to first.
One down. That'll bring up number 7, Chance. She's 2 for 2 in the game with 2 singles and a run scored.
I think Deion's just getting so much positive press, for Jackson State. I think maybe some of those other colleges, HBU schools, might be getting a little jealous of all that.
Might be.
Because Deion is definitely getting the coverage. Hey, Zipmeyer with a play right there. 2 outs.
2 down. I'll bring up number 9, Rao. She reached on an error and scored back in the first and grounded out to the first baseman in the second.
Hit the short. Farmer. Oh, got between her legs. Safe at first.
That's the kind of plays right there you got to make. Routine plays, you got to make them plays. That's going to hurt you come playoff time.
Because next week's a real deal.
Yep.
Every little thing's going to be magnified tenfold.
Yeah. That's a routine play. No bad hops in there. She couldn't field it and got to run on first now. That'll bring up number 22, Craig. She's 0 for 2. With a ground out back in the first and a pop out to short in the second.
Call that a strike, right? Okay. Now we got to get out of the first round. I think we've only gotten out of the first round once in 12 years. I think we made it to the second round a couple of years back.
Great job by Taylor. Throw to first. 3 down.
Throw again. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We'll be back in just a moment. That may have been the quickest at-bat all night so far.
Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight. Or you don't go out Friday night. Yakety-yak.
Don't talk back.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Commerce invites you to Folkestone, Georgia, Saturday, October 8th from 8 to 4 for the 2022 edition of the Okefenokee Festival. Enjoy a full day of fun, vendors, the annual parade, food, music, and more at the Okefenokee Festival. And that's not all. Head down to the south end for the 42nd annual powwow in St. George. The Okefenokee Chamber serving Charlton County. All right, welcome back, y'all. We're running the chamber ad just to remind you guys of the pumpkin patch. It's open. Go by and get your pumpkin, carve it out. Send us a picture of the pumpkin you carve, and we're going to vote on the best pumpkin in Charlton County and put it on the air the weekend, Halloween weekend. Sammy?
All right, leading off the fourth for you Maidens will be Tillis, followed by Woolard and Zedmeyer. Gabby reached on an error and scored back in the first, singled and scored in the second.
Hit by a pitch.
Got to bring up Charlie Woolard. She singled in the first and singled and scored in the second.
Foul ball.
Bottom of the fourth, Maidens lead at 7-6.
That's coming right at us.
Oh. I'm going to catch that one with my feet.
Sammy.
I had it. Hey, I had it.
Where were you going,
I
man?
had it.
Oh, man. I know, man. I was putting my foot out.
All right, I bring up number 00, Zetmeyer. She grounded out in the first and grounded out again in the second.
Oh, man, I thought it was going to hit right here behind the laptop.
Yeah.
Where did it hit? The red part?
Red part.
The
Yep.
red part? I thought it was going to hit the laptop where it was coming. I was like, ah.
Dead ball.
Pitch. Bases loaded.
All right, to bring up number 32, Key. Bases will be loaded now with nobody out. Key a single back in the first and got hit by a pitch in the second.
Hit the short. They're going home with it. Safe at home. Mackey's going home. Safe. I hit the wrong camera at first. I thought she was going to go to first with it. Or second, and do the double play.
All right, 2-run score. We got runners second, third now with nobody out. And that's going to bring up number 33, Robertson. She walked in the first and grounded out to the second baseman, hit back in the second. I thought bringing my glove to sit out here. You got enough room in that bag for a glove?
I know it, man. I need a glove out here, don't I?
Kevin, we're gonna have to make you sit. We got to make you sit right up there. You can field that for us.
That ball looked like it was coming right in here. I don't. You think Kelvin's just sitting over there watching?
Yeah.
He should have jumped up.
We're gonna slide him up some so we
man.
can catch those coming in there like that.
What's up with that? Kelvin sit up there and make the play.
Yep. Won't even have to get out of his chair.
Mile high. 2-1. I did think it was coming in here, though.
I did too.
Like, man.
I thought it was going to hit right there. Oh, great play by the shortstop on the line drive. They're going to double off Key at second.
Double play.
Great play by the shortstop. Chance.
That was a nice grab.
It was. So with double play, that'll be 2 outs now. Runner at third. That'll be Zetmeyer over third. That'll bring up number 7, Taylor. She popped out to the first baseman and grounded out to the first baseman in 2 plate appearances. 0 for 2.
Down low. That one got away from her a little. 2-1. I think Privet's the Bethune pitcher coming up. I don't. She might be coming up next year. I think she's an 8th grader. 3-1. Give somebody to back Charlie up next year. That's a tall order going through a softball season with one pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you lucky enough to make it to the playoffs.
Hit back to the pitcher. Throw to first is low, but she held on. She held on. We're headed to the 5th. Maidens lead 9-6. We'll be back after this. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you.
Welcome back. We're in the 5th. Maidens lead by 3.
All right, leading off the top of the 5th for the Pirates will be number 12, Kelly, followed by Walzak and Rauscher. Kelly reached on a fielder's choice in the first and flew out to the left field back in the 2nd inning. So we're going to have a pinch hitter now for Kelly I think they pronounce that Flanders, number 21.
Right down the middle. Foul ball out of play. Boy, this thing has been so much more reliable than Verizon, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's been doing good. Knock on wood. Down low. Two and two. Full count. Bullpen action from Brunswick over there. They got two pitchers warming up over there.
Okay.
Foul ball. Boy, that was hit hard, too.
Hard hit, but foul.
Foul ball, out of play. Count remains full. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff. We'll be at Atkinson County, the Indians in Atkinson. 7:30. Swing and a miss, drop third strike. Safe at first.
All right, that'll bring up number 2, Walzak. She is 2 for 2 with a run scored in the game. Single back in the first and singled in the third.
Game fees tomorrow night being picked up by Hair and Cleaning and Raw Contracting. That's crazy. I still can't believe it. I mean, I'm thankful for those sponsors, but I can't believe we got to spend money like that. Did y'all talk about that tonight?
No.
No. Ah!
Nope.
Chicken! Hard hit ball to center. Barnes, boy, she's been busy. Double play from center. Ah! That was so close.
Play back at first.
That's going to bring Coach Bass out.
Great play by Barnes. She's going to come out probably and ask for some help on that one.
Yeah, Coach Bass wants him to confer on that.
They're going to talk about it.
What do you think?
It's close.
It was close from our angle. Barnes launched that thing from center field over to first. They're gonna stay with the call, safe.
Save it first.
It was that. Kylie launched that thing. 1 out.
Coach Bass is still gonna come out and argue.
Coach Bass still protesting.
They're gonna go back and talk about it again. I'm wondering if neither one of them made a call after they had a conversation. I wonder if one of them was waiting on the other to make the call. Because the base umpire kept turning around and looking at the home plate umpire like he was waiting on him to make a call.
Well,
now they called her out now.
Double play.
So that'll be two down. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that's kind of when they talked about it. They was trying to wait for each other to make the call. Nobody ever made it.
Okay.
Base umpire didn't make the call. Neither did the home plate umpire.
So Barnes to Zetmeyer for the double play.
So two down, and that'll bring up number 10, Rauscher. Taylor
wraps it up. Big defensive inning for the Maidens that time. We lead by 3. We'll be right back.
So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's...
Welcome back to Maiden Field. Bottom of the 5th, your Maidens lead down to 6. Sammy, first 4 innings, it's been all offense, but the defenses, both teams kind of settled down a little bit here late.
Oh, yeah, that's a great defense play by both sides on defense, for sure.
I thought we were going to hit 24 to 25, something like that, the rate we were going.
Yeah. All right, leading off the field for the Maidens be
foul ball.
Crosby.
Number 9 at the plate.
That'll be Knowles pinch hitting then. Knowles hitting for Crosby here in the 5th.
Up the middle. 1 out.
That'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 1, Farmer. Farmer singled and scored in the first, reached on an error and scored in the second, then walked in the third.
Base hit. That guy Byers, she's going to come to second. Might go
to
third.
third. She's going to go.
She's going.
The base clear. They go center to the plate.
Send her home. In the park, home run, man. Farmer with the wheels. Have to go back and clock that on replay.
She got around the base pretty quick.
She was getting it.
Yeah. Brunswick's going to make a change after that play. They're going to replace the center fielder. So number 3, Owens, will come out. And number 8 will come in and play defense for now for Brunswick. That'll bring up number 4, Barnes, for the Maidens.
Barnes has had a hot bat. Should keep it going right here.
Barnes reached on the air in the first and scored. Singleton scored in the second. Then grounded out to the second baseman in the 4th inning. Chris in the 3rd inning.
Showed bunt that time. 0-1. A little high, 1-1. Up the middle.
Barnes will reach with 1 out. That's going to bring up number 12, Tillis. Gabby reached on an error and scored in the first. Singleton scored in the second and was hit by a pitch and scored in the 4th.
Kelvin, you got your glove ready?
1 out, runner at first. 1 out, runner at second. Barnes goes down to second on the pass ball.
Ball or strike? I missed
Ball.
it. Ball. Fly ball to second. She makes the grab.
Gabby hit that now right off the end of the bat, it sounded like. So that'll be 2 down now. That'll bring up number 21, Woolard. Charlie is 3 for 3. She singled back in the first, singled in the second, scored, and doubled off the top of the fence out here back in the 4th inning, scored a run.
She tried to hit us last
She
at bat.
did. I had to play though. I had you.
You were bailing, wasn't you?
Kevin was going to make a diving catch out here.
Ball high. Ball high. You got to figure that strike's coming right here. Charlie will jump on it.
Yeah.
Ball 4 just outside.
That'll bring up number 00, Zedmeyer. She reached on a fielder's choice in the first, grounded out to the third baseman in the second, and was hit by a pitch in the 4th.
Foul ball. One on one. Inside.
So the Brunswick pitcher starting to have a little control problems now here in the 5th inning. After pitching a great ball game, throwing a lot of strikes. Base hit. Ball gets by to the left fielder. 1 run scored. Mackey's going to go around third. She's going to go to the plate. No throw. She'll score. And Zetmeyer will wind up at second with 2 outs.
And the hits keep coming. We need these bats next week.
Yes, we do. It's going to bring up number 32, Key. She singled in the first, got hit by a pitch in the second, and reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth.
I saw a couple of girls earlier warming up in the Brunswick bullpen, but I guess they're going to ride it out.
I can't tell. It's hard to see their number. I can't tell if they're making a change or not. I think they are.
Yeah, you're right. That is a new pitcher. You're right. Number 7.
Looks like 7. It's going to be Chance. Will come in and pitch now for Brunswick. Number 19, Bennett, will come in and run at second for Zetmeyer.
Looking at that lineup, Maidens have been hitting 1 through 9 pretty much tonight.
Yeah, they have. Everybody, yeah. Yeah, the bottom lineup's kind of struggled over the last 3 or 4 games, but tonight they've hitting the ball.
It's been being 1 through 5, 1 through 6, something like that. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see the whole order getting in there a little bit.
Yep.
Especially with postseason next week.
So Chance will come in and go to the mound for Brunswick. Starting pitcher number 10. Rauscher, she'll go to shortstop. Key will be your batter.
Ball high. Two and 0. Three and 0. Oh, he's got 2-1.
I hadn't seen him call a strike soon. I think it's 3-0.
Oh.
I believe.
Well, he just did his fingers 2-1.
Okay. Strike call 2-2. You're right. I heard him call it 2-2.
Let's see what
he
he's
2-2.
2-2 now.
Yeah. He gave us a silent strike 1 or 2, I guess.
Full count. Well, yeah, full count.
She just confused as we are.
She agreed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up the middle.
Great play by the pitcher. Chance for the third out.
All right, we're headed to the 6th. Maidens lead by 6 when we come back.
Membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Camor's has done a really good job with inclusion, hiring people from all different backgrounds and walks of life.
Women do work out in the plants, that we're not just administrators. Process technology is something you can do. Being a maintenance technician is something you can do.
It's open for everyone, even if you don't have experience.
We're going to train you.
There's definitely room for advancement.
The opportunities are there.
Welcome back. I was just checking the brackets during the break. They still haven't updated the brackets yet for next week. But we are slated to face the Region 1 winner. I mean the Region 1 3-seed winner next week. So, but as soon as we get word on that, we'll pass it along. Top of the 6th, your Maidens lead by 6. Sammy had to step away for a second. He'll be back in just a minute. Sammy's back. You haven't missed anything. Oh and 1. Number 6 at the plate, looks like.
I believe that's Garner leading off for Brunswick here in the 6th. Then be back to the top of the lineup. Poncell and Owens, your first 3.
1-1. Two and 1. Foul ball. 2 and 2. Foul ball. Count remains 2 and 2. Coming up on 2.5 hours. That's a long time for softball.
It sure is.
We're usually done and packing up. Hit it on by now.
Yeah.
Full count.
It's like Kevin to go out there and tell the umpire he's going to have to expand his strike zone a little bit.
Hit the second, throw to first is in time. 1 out.
We have a pinch hitter now for Poncel, be number 11, Story.
She get that back in time? Strike?
Yep.
0-1. Excuse me. Oh, and 2. Tammy be texting me a little bit, won't know where I'm at. What's for dinner? One and 2. That one's your live button. That one's to record to the hard drive. That's instant replay. We hardly ever use it. We use it once in a while, but we don't use it often. And that's just an external monitor. I can send everything to an external monitor, you know. And this is the live viewer count. Got her looking. 2 down. We haven't had too many Ks tonight, have we? It's been mostly defense.
Yeah. It's going to bring up number 47, Owens, for Brunswick. She singled and scored in the first, singled and scored in the second, and grounded out to the third baseman, Taylor, back in the fourth. So she's 2 for 3 and 2 runs scored.
Baja. What do you think about that roughing the passer call on Tom Brady this weekend?
Bad call.
That was a joke.
That was a bad call.
Good grief.
I think a lot of these new rules on these quarterbacks are bad calls. It's football. I understand they want to protect some of them headshots and stuff, but
Brady
can't even hit the quarterback
his
anymore.
Own set of rules he plays by.
Yeah.
I'm convinced of it.
Yeah.
Up the middle, Farmer to first, got her. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th. Maidens lead. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee sportsman.
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Get AC.
Welcome back to Maiden Field, bottom of the sixth. Sammy?
Leading off the sixth for your Maidens will be Robertson, followed by Taylor and Crosby.
Big game tomorrow night. Want to thank Karen Cleaning and Raw Contracting for specifically sponsoring tomorrow night. Otherwise, it'd be radio style.
Robertson walked back in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the second, and popped out to the shortstop in the fourth. Is 0 for 2 with a walk. Looks like that's number 7, Chance, still on the mound for the Pirates.
Baja. You know, Robertson, just a freshman. She's come a long way this season.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the season.
That's
till
right.
now. She's really matured as a player at second base. Down low, I think. 3-0. Hit the second, throw to first, 1 out.
On down, that'll bring up number 7, Taylor. Correction, they're going to have a pinch hitter, number 5, Olivia Shiver, will hit for Taylor here in the sixth.
What to know?
Must have been outside.
Must have been just outside.
Yeah.
Base hit.
Shiver singles to right with 1 out.
Substitute runner for Shiver. I couldn't see a number. Did you catch it?
It's going to bring up number 3, Crosby, now for the Maidens. Crosby grounded out to the first baseman in the second, reached on an error in the third, and grounded out back to the pitcher in the 5th inning.
Foul ball out of play.
That's number 7, Taylor.
7.
She came back in for Shiver at first. I believe that's the number I see.
Throw to second, no throw.
Runner, batter's going to be out. First base was occupied, so she can't run. So she's going to be out on a strikeout. It's going to be 2 down. It's going to get us back to the top of the order. And Farmer has singled in the first, scored, reached on the air in the second, scored, walked in the third, and hit an end-of-park home run back in the 5th inning. So she has 3 runs scored tonight, to include an end-of-park home run. Foul ball out of play. 0-1. Barnes on deck. Ball gets by the catcher. Taylor will move over to third. So she'll be there now with 2 outs.
Two out. That's going to drop. Save it first. Another run scores. So what are you saying? I got 13-7. Is that what you got? Or 13-6?
13-6.
6?
Well, I was going to bring in number 4, Barnes. Barnes had a good night. She reached on an error and scored in the first, singled and scored in the second, and singled and scored back in the 5th inning.
Oh, my back. My wife has an appointment for a massage from your wife over at her office. She said she is ready now.
Farmers goes to second.
Her appointment's not till next week. She just texted me and said she's ready now. Telling you make house calls?
I ain't got no house call.
So you got to make an appointment too,
That's
huh?
right, yep.
Man, that's rough.
It sure is.
Fly ball. She dropped it. Another Maiden scores.
Barnes is going to hustle around and be at second.
Wow. Huge play right there. Ball game? Run rule?
Yep, ball game.
Yeah, 14-6. Sammy, will you quit? Well, when you get done with that, I need that chip so I can upload.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. Maidens win this one. Sammy's going to have a post-game stats if he can get out of the chair.
I'm trying to get my
Kelvin,
some light.
good to see you. Sammy's going to have a post-game stat report coming up, and as soon as we do that, I'm going to go off the air, upload the Coach Murray show while I'm out here, and so you can expect the Coach Murray show up hopefully in about 15, 20 minutes. And Sammy's going to have a post-game stats wrap-up in just a second, and we're hoping to have some sort of GHSA brackets for you tonight, but that didn't happen, so hopefully we'll have that. Obviously, we'll have it before next week. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got the Indians at ADCO. Tomorrow night, kickoff at 7:30. Want to thank Karen Cleaning and Roll Construction for making that game possible for y'all as far as the outrageous ATCO fees are concerned. Sammy, you ready yet? Not yet? All right. Well, let's focus on the Maidens while we're waiting on Sammy to get stats wrap up. Maidens hit all the way through the order tonight. Even the subs came in and were hitting the ball well. So we need that to carry over next week. That's been a little bit of an issue this year. It's been the top of the order carrying most of the load on offense, but tonight the whole order really contributed.
They did. 1 through 9, you're looking at it, they had everybody contributed. You right?
All right, Sammy, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here's Sammy Hendricks with the stats wrap up.
For Brunswick, 6 runs on 6 hits and 5 errors in the game. 6 runs, 6, 5 errors. Losing pitcher was number 10, Rauscher. For your Maidens, 14 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. 14 runs, 12 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher was number 21, Woolard. She came in the second inning relief Farmer. She'll pick up the win. Maidens win at 14-6.
You got it? All right. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow live from Atkinson County. Maidens win this one 14-8 over the 7A Brunswick Pirates.